Hi, it's Michelle with Anchorage Home Group, and we're getting a lot of questions from people who are thinking about selling their home. We are in our early spring market, which is the time that a lot of people think about listing. And I think with all the chaos around us, people could use some confidence in listing their home right now and things that you can do to really get the most money out of it. So I have 5 tips for you. And these are important anytime you go to list a home, but I think they're even more important right now. The first thing is to make a good first impression. So there are things you can do to make sure that your home is show ready. One, if you have any remodeling or repairs that you've been meaning to get to, or especially if they're half done, make sure you get them done. You might not need to start a new project, but finish all the old ones. Also, as far as the first impression goes, spend the money to clean the house so it's sparkling and stage it if you can. It makes such a difference. A staged house will show better, and it just allows people to kind of overlook the other things that you might have not done. The second thing is take lots of video or hire a realtor who will take lots of video. It's super important. People don't have a lot of time. They're not leaving their house to go look at homes in person as much. There are still people doing showings, but a lot of it starts online. And so you want to make sure you have video because that's what is selling homes. That's what's getting people in the front door and making offers is that first impression, and it happens with video. So make sure there's lots of video of your property. The third thing is price aggressively. Like, don't inflate a price hoping that someone's going to negotiate and you're going to get back down to where you think you want to be. Have your realtor do a proper market analysis, find the range of value that you expect to be in, and then price it where you think it's actually going to land. You don't want to inflate a price and then miss all the buyers that should be seeing it. You want to price aggressively, and if you do that, you will almost always sell sooner than later, and you'll get more in the end than you would have otherwise. The fourth thing is vacant is better right now. So things might calm down with COVID-19, but right now people have a lot of uncertainty, and there's a lot of precautions being taken so that we don't increase infections in Alaska. And so a vacant home is easier to show. That's just the way it is. So there's things that you can do to make sure maybe you have a contingency plan on where you could go if you're thinking about moving or trying to sell first. Maybe you move and then put it on the market so it's easier, or just making sure that you have a place to go when there are showings so that you can leave the home for a good amount of time and just allow people to go through. And we can limit the number of people that are in the door, make sure they're not touching anything they don't need to, and you can leave all doors open and lights on so that it's all ready to be seen. And that will help protect everybody. And then the last thing is just have an open mind. That's my 5th tip. And that's because there's so much uncertainty in the market that things are selling. This is our spring market. This is early spring market turning into spring market. This is when most homes sell in Anchorage and people get the most amount of money for their home because there's not a lot of competition yet. So the quicker you get on the market, the better right now. And if you do all the other tips, your home will be ready to go. And we can help you do that. We can take it from beginning to end. And even if you're just wanting to prepare, feel free to ask us questions. We're here for you, and we want to help get it sold.